On to race number 6 and the 6th on the programme. Back to Class 3 company here as we get back to the all-weather as well. 1200 metre dash headed by California Concord, a two-time winner in this class who takes the class drop, as does Mega Heart, who's won 4 times in this grade. Utopia Life, a two-time course and distance winner. All for South, one course and distance, 2 starts back, beaten by Sunny Boy as favourite last time. Fabulous 8 steps onto the dirt for the first time on race day. Lucky Fun on a hat-trick, 1 course and distance, being Resolute last time out. Super Alliance is a 3-time course and distance winner. He got Flying Bonus, who was 4th to Sunny Boy last time out, should be flying from barrier number 5. California Concord, Harmony Rich and Biz Power are the horses, Tom, that have been up at Chung Fa in the last 30 days. The speed should be solid here.
It certainly will be. There's speed galore in this race. You've got Flying Bonus, who likes to lead. Fabulous 8, he can be handy. He might even take a sit, potentially Fabulous 8. He probably doesn't necessarily have to lead. And All for South, he's a horse that has gone forward in the past as well. He's drawn at 11. Next line is California Concord, Utopia Life, Manstar drawn nicely with the blinkers off, visor on for the first time, and then Harmony and Rich. And I think that probably sets it up with all that speed for something from beyond midfield, potentially Lucky Fun, maybe even Mega Heart.
Here is California Concord. He's been downgraded. He comes back onto the right surface for him. That's where his wins have been anyway. Son of Fastnet Rock, and he goes nicely. So I think he's well prepared leading into this Class 3 event. A Fabulous 8, he's coming onto the surface here for the first time. Fabulous 8 generally works well on it though. There's no issues there with him, and has trialled well on it in the past. So we'll see how he goes. But there is a lot of pace in this race. And Lucky Fun, I thought he was very impressive last time. He's drawn wide, but he'll get back, and I can see him finishing strong. So another one who's going nicely is Lucky Fun. He's a last start winner.
And we'll see him in a moment. We'll have a look at that last start win of his. We'll start off with the last start win, though, of California. Sorry, his last win, California Concord, which did come in Class 3 company. So dropping back out of Class 2, this has got to suit Tom.
Certainly will. I think he's one of the main players here. Last start was 3 wide, no cover. I think he'll certainly be better suited here rather than 1,000 metres around Happy Valley. This was going back to the 27th of September, and he was there to be shot at, Paul, but they couldn't get him.
Yeah, they couldn't get it. It was a real tough win from him. Look, I've got him in as well, Tom, I agree. And look, he did beat Zarsun and Silver Fig, who are noted all-weather specialists as well. OK, well, speaking of all-weather specialists, Utopia Life, who's won twice, course and distance. Both his wins have been here on the dirt, and this was behind Sunny Boy last time out, Paul, with Flying Bonus, Super Alliances and All for South as well. Yeah, now, Super Alliances was going really well earlier in the season. He's just dropped off a little bit, Super Alliances, but Utopia Life, a nice run from him. I don't like Flying Bonus in this race, so I think he's going to be on this really strong pace. So a good run in particular from Utopia Life.
Yeah, and he's off a mark now of 75. His last one came off 78. He got just headed there over the last 100 metres or so. It was a pretty good effort from him. Didn't quite sneak him in, though, however.
Okay. All right, what about Harmony and Rich and Tom? We're looking at a turf run of his last time. It's only had 1 start on the all-weather. He was well down the field behind Silver Fig, but can he still do something?
I looked at him and I thought, put him in or not, but look at his market support. He's been favourite twice, 5.5, 9.9, 10 to 1 last time out. Kirpany since come out of this race and won. Not really sure what we're going to get to Paul, and it looked a little awkward on the speed map from 12.
Yeah, barrier 12, second time on the all-weather. There's been a bit of a vacuum money-wise, so no, not for me. OK, all right, so it sounds like he's a pass, but Fabulous 8, Paul, what about him? He gets onto the all-weather for the first time. He hasn't tried. I look at his trials. He hasn't trialled on the dirt, if I'm correct, since March 2019. Yeah, a long time ago, wasn't it? But he works regularly on it, so he does know the surface quite well. Coming here, look, just with the pace, that just worried me a little bit with him, so I didn't put him in the end.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of this horse as well. You can see he was sort of a blanket finish there for the minors. And look, he's been consistent enough. I just wonder about the all-weather for him, and with all that pace, he probably doesn't necessarily have to lead, but if he's not up there somewhere, then where's he going to be? 3 wide, 4 wide, who knows? OK, all right. Well, Lucky Fun is who we'll finish with. He's our current favourite. Tom, so he won on the turf at Sha Tin over the 1,200 metres, switched to the dirt and did this, but he's up in class now. Yeah, he looks really progressive, this horse. Son of Poisson, he travelled well on the fence, and once he got a nice passage through there, the middle on the inside of Resolute, went to the line nicely. So I'm not too concerned about the step up here, Paul. I think he looks a horse certainly going places. Yeah, I think Class 3 is going to hold no fears for him as well up in grade, and from barrier 10 with all this pace on, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think he can probably get a slot in just in midfield there. OK, so he's the one to beat, Paul. Market says so at the moment. Yeah, I've got him on top. Lucky Fun, I think he's a nice progressive horse. Last 2 starts have both been good. California Concord downgraded coming into this class, and also on the all-weather.
Look, one at a big price, Manstar. He's 20 at the moment, this horse. The blinkers off, the visor on. Now, on the back of a speed map, I think he'll get a really nice run, and he's coming onto the surface for the first time. He's by Shooting to Win. And in there for fourth, I've got Biz Power, another one who has performed well on the surface before. 7-1-9-8.
7, 2, 1 and 9. I think that Lucky Fun will be the toughest to beat in this contest. With all that speed on up front, wouldn't surprise to see Mega Heart run a big race. He's dropping in grade here. He's got 7 pounds off his back, so only carries 125. He's got gate 1. All that speed up front certainly going to suit him. California Concord, the other one I threw in was Manstar. Gear changes there, blinkers off, visor on. A little bit keener thought last time out, and he's drawn to get a nice run. So 7, 2, 1 and 9.
All right, a little bit wider there from the three of us, but we've all got Lucky Fun on top. Does look a little bit open, race number 6, but that leads us on to race number 7, the second of the Group 1s, the City Hong Kong Gold Cup, and Golden 60 will be favoured in the next.